Okay guys, this is a little bit of a joke video in a way. This is a Y-bin, but it's not one we're gonna sell, and it's not one we're really gonna focus on, so we're just gonna keep it super cash, no fancy edits, and look at it from head to toe. I was told that this is a more economical version of the Y-bin we just received. Why would you need that? Is my question. This is going to be fun. Just stick around because I'm pretty sure this is going to be fun. Absolutely devoid of anything. It's just a micro USB cable. Thanks, Y-bin, for the micro. And that's it. I don't think there's anything under here. No, it's glued down. And there's nothing in the... Oh, they put a little foam in the tray. That's kind of nice. And they don't have anything else in there. Okay, I haven't even opened this yet, to be honest. The first one we received was the P60L, which is really good, actually. And it was a good follow-up to their little Y-bin micro. Oh no, this thing doesn't have a touchscreen, does it? It has buttons everywhere. Are they clicky? They're so clicky. Let's change the mic setup here. Okay, I mean, to be honest, it's nice to be known for something, and if Y-bin is known for super clicky buttons, then so be it, I guess. Alright, so what is this? I have no idea. This is the Y-bin P60D. I don't know what the D is, but it's probably devoid of features because this thing is taking a step back from their already basic of the basic e-readers. We have page turn left and right. The buttons feel great. They protrude a little bit. This whole material feels really good too. It's this kind of very nice Kindle-esque hard rubber kind of thing. It's really cool. It's very matty. It's very textured. You have a zoom. No, this doesn't have a touchscreen. I'm going to guarantee. It's got a zoom button. When is the last time you've seen a zoom button? I cannot even remember. On a Sharp, maybe? You have up, down, left, and right, and center. You have an M, just probably refresh, and then a back. And then, no, there's the refresh. And, oh, it has a glow light. Okay, well, it's got a glow light. And this one, okay, it's portrait landscape swap, but it looks like a battery symbol. I'm pretty sure they just used the battery symbol and they tilted it. And then on the bottom, okay, you know what, to their credit, it looks like they have a hard reset and an SD card. So there's something going on here. But we were told that this is more of a prototype-y type device and we won't actually be pushing this or selling it or really covering it in any way. So we'll just burn through this because, what is this? What is this? This is great. I don't mean to laugh at Y-bin. Y-bin is a very interesting company. They choose simplicity over anything else, by far. There's not going to be a touchscreen, is there? No, there is not. Let's see the glow light. I'm pretty sure, yeah, okay, you know what? It's a glow light. And it doesn't look like they're using front light. They're using the gel illuminated layer. Oh, and there's the lights right there. They're right there. Okay, so if you look right here, you will see all the lights. And you can see it right on camera. There they are. And I'll count them for you once I look at them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's 8 glow lights and none at the bottom. 8 LEDs, and that's a long stretch away from 37 LEDs that some manufacturers are using. But you know what? You don't need a lot of LEDs anymore because they actually shoot light into a gel layer rather than have to shoot down onto the screen. So we'll look at that in a second, how to change all that. All right, looks good. Like we have browser history, library. Wow, that takes a second in between page button inputs. Explorer. Okay, so we have, oh, is that a file explorer or an internet explorer? It's a file explorer. And where's our back button? Right there. We got some books on here, guys. That's preloaded, and that's more than we can say than a lot of other brands we deal with. Moving down, we have pictures. Do we have any preloaded pictures? There is no file. You guys have landscape thumbnails for every single thing, but no pictures on file. And there's going to be Sokoban. There it is. Sokoban is a... Oh, I can't touch it. Sokoban is a game where you push the squares into the hole and you kind of puzzle around and you're like, oh, cool, I'm going to escape from this dungeon. And it just isn't very good. And it's weird how it's formatted. Everything, you know, the level's always there and they don't just blow that up so you can see it. Just off to the side, justified to the top left corner. Very strange. And you get Jigsaw. And let's go down to calendar is of no consequence. Let's look at settings, see what we have. We do have some power settings. We have refresh mode. Do we have an A2 mode? No, it's a refresh mode, how many times it actually refreshes, not an actual speed mode. We have power settings, probably going to be some battery stuff. Yep, auto standby. And we have date and time, language. How many languages do they throw on here? Oh, you get 10 languages. That's not bad. That's not bad, honestly. You have format device. That's factory default. and default settings, which is another factory default to some degree. Device information, I think we have 2 gigs on storage here. We have 3.5 gigs on storage, and that SD card is useful, it really is. And let's see the brightness. We have up and down, so that's kind of cool. Okay, and then we have the size of the fonts with the second "the" capitalized, 1.5, so it's like a large print mode or a magnification mode. Now let's look at, that's all the settings, guys, so let's look at an actual ebook right now. Search ebooks, nope, we'll go to library, update the library, and then get into an EPUB. We'll just choose Betty Gordon, something or other, just to check how it looks. You know what? Looking at it for the first 3 seconds, it's not terrible. That is a completely normal sunken screen experience. I doubt they're using Carta 1200 because they're just probably not. And the table of contents are in English, but nope, it's all in English. That looks really nice, actually. That's a very raw experience. There's nothing really, there's no real gripes about that. And you know what? The background is pretty white. It's as white as any major brand, to be honest. It's really not grayed out by any stretch of the name. How do we change things at this point? We can do zoom. That's probably font size. It is. So we have S all the way to triple XL. Okay, that's really nice. Let's just go to XL so we can get a little bit of a better idea of the resolution. Yeah, still looks pretty good. And then we can turn pages like that. I believe we have that landscape here. Rotate screen. Sounds good. So we have counterclockwise and clockwise. And if I press and hold M, that might refresh. I'm not sure. It goes completely back to the home. Okay. And what is search ebooks? You can search for your ebooks. Okay, that seems pretty standard. And it has external memory, which is really nice. This is basically as basic as the 4.7 version that YBen first made, called just the YBen, and this one I already forgot, being the P60D. Again, this one is not going to be available. It's just funny that they sent this to us and we were just kind of looking it over. This is something about this is just too simple. And in this world of people screaming for simplicity, screaming for distraction free, when they get something like this, they're a little bit let down that it doesn't do anything. And what I mean by that is that we're so used to modern conveniences and web browsers and just snappy response time and A2 mode, to say the least, on ebook readers, especially ones outside of the big 3 that don't use A2 mode. This one is just devoid of so many features to the point where you just can't do anything on it. If you needed an absolute bulk throwaway ebook reader to just not worry about, set and forget, and you had an ebook reader and all you wanted to do is read books. There's not even any Bluetooth or Wi-Fi on this, guys. There's nothing. If you just wanted to just store books on an SD card, flick it in there, done. And just not worry about the touch screen, just completely one-handed, boom, 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 then this is good. It's borderline acceptable. But if you want any other features, to their credit, they do have a glow light, which should be commonplace now, but I mean, even companies like, Sony and Fujitsu with their larger devices don't have glow lights, but that's neither here nor there. This is a borderline acceptable ebook reader. It is very interesting how it's devoid of even modern things like Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, but it's keeping in line with what YBen has been doing. And you know what? You need a company like YBen that just screams simplicity and just is completely bare. You need one of those players in the game, the same way you need a BIGME that throws everything at the wall, an Onyx that can do no wrong, an Amazon that has just complete ridiculous sales numbers and consistency. So the sector is open to all, and we have all ends of the spectrum here. Fully loaded devices and devices that do almost nothing, but you don't have to pay a lot to get. All the information will be down below if you want to, well, I was going to say buy this, but if you want to just ask more about it, we'd love to help you out. But for now, this is just a start to finish, end to end, simple look at, I forgot again, the YBen P60D as a prototype device. Whether this comes out in the future remains to be seen. Thanks for stopping by. I just wanted to have this little bit of a fun video with you guys. Till the next one, everyone, thanks for watching. Good eReader.